my plan for YouTube is, at the end of the day, I want to help people. I play games, I make jokes, but that's just me. That's just how I am. But that to the side, my goal is to really just, of course, make the world a better place if I can. That's really the goal. I'm being so serious. Which is why I talk about mental health, because I feel like people who have like mental illnesses and who need help with their mental health, that's if we solve that problem, that can solve a lot of other problems, because I feel like a lot of problems are just connected to your mental issues. And I feel like a lot of times if you just talk it out, a lot of shit would not turn out as bad as it's gotten. If you instead of it's like, I'm in the US, for instance, and gang violence and shootings is a common threat here. 99% of the time, their reasonings behind this mass shoot, or not to put quotations, but behind this mass shooting and doing these killings and shit like that, it's pretty stupid. It's because they had mental issues 99% of the time, and if instead you would have went and talked to someone about it and really put in the effort for yourself, instead of putting that effort towards doing that negative action, you could have gotten the help you needed. But instead, you decided to keep going down the bad pit, down the wrong path, and that sadly got us the outcome that we got. So a lot of people, I feel like a lot of problems in the world would be solved if we just talked about simply how we felt, instead of being like, oh, I'ma just keep my feelings hidden and probably hire someone to shoot you behind your back. Or I might do it myself. I might pretend to be cool with you. This is something that's common. This is why you gotta watch who you're friends with. I might pretend to be cool with you for God knows how long, and then when you the moment I feel like your guard is down, I could shoot you in the back, stab you in the back, do whatever. But as long as I get at you, I'll feel better. But 99% of the time, you don't feel better. You end up feeling more shittier. Like, I've yet to hear anyone who's done these actions and hear them be like, okay, now I'm satisfied. Because clearly you're not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I see them guilty more than I see them satisfied. And that's just me. That's just something I've seen. So it's like, it's just the human brain is overall complicated. I'm here to just pick at it and start to try to help people understand it a little bit more, so we can all evolve and become our best selves together. Really, no losers in this. It'll be like, I want a plan with all victories, no losers. No one has a disadvantage. No one's at a loss. Everyone has something to gain from it, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Because that's how people work. It's like, if it doesn't benefit me and I don't have anything to gain from it, why would I do it? That's what a lot of people think. So I'm doing something, and in return, we're all benefiting from it. You see what I'm saying? Like, money ain't shit. You can subscribe and get me monetized, and what I plan to do once I monetize and that YouTube money really starts to get in, first, what I want to do is try to make it passive income. And then second, what I really want to do with it is, we have a bad homeless problem here. And in the US in general, but in Minnesota, where I'm at. And like, if you ever come visit Minnesota, guaranteed, go visit South Minneapolis. Go visit South Minneapolis, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's oh my god, it's so sad. And that's who I want to start helping first, because those are people who are, I've realized, like, at least where I'm at, when you go to South Minneapolis, you'll see a lot of people do drugs, heroin, opioids, different types of addictive drugs and whatnot. These are people who are literally, day by day, they don't have basic human needs, is how I should say it. Because it's like, that's like something that's already hard, like, even for me, keeping my basic human needs in check and all that. It's even hard for me to do, like, keeping a roof over my head, being sure food is on the table and shit like that. Like, I feel like, like, the world, like, not the world, but the people running it, at least, make it a lot harder to do those things. And again, these are basic human needs: having a roof over your head, having food, and all that. At least I feel like those should be basic human needs. Like, if I could run a country, everyone's having a crib. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna invest in ways for homelessness should not be a problem if it was me. I'm sorry. Hunger should not be a problem if it was me. That's just how I am. And obviously, I'm gonna try to fix that. Once I get some more money and I get actual funding going, I want to eventually try to either build new facilities or housing, or buy out the housing that's already out there. Because if you realize, like, you drive downtown Minneapolis, or I don't know, anywhere else, like any other states here, but for sure, if you drive by downtown Minneapolis, and you look at all the condos, because this is a new fucking condo, a new apartment building being built every day. You look at them and you realize they're half empty, not even half. 75% of them are empty, right? Because you can't afford it. Housing is expensive as fuck nowadays. So which is just feeding into the problem that we already have. So you're over here building these condos, building these apartments that no one could fucking afford. So you have empty ass buildings standing there. Fuck it, I'll buy the whole building, and now guess what? Here you go, I got a shelter. A shelter, but it's not gonna just be a shelter like, here, you can stay here one night, get the fuck out. No, it's gonna be like someone like, when you go into the shelter, you're gonna actually have someone you can talk to get help. We gonna sit you through there, and we gonna get you in there and try to get you through a program that can get you back on your feet, back to being able to sustain your normal human needs, having a job, being able to have food on your table and stuff like that. At the very least, we're just trying to be sure people have their basic human needs. That's my goal, and that's what I will be doing, just buying facilities and putting those facilities out for people who have no homes and have no have nowhere to go. Come here, excuse me, we'll help you out. We'll help you get a job. We'll help you find a place to stay. We'll help you find stuff for your family. We'll help you get food stamps, EBT, all of that. That's really what I want to try to do. And I really don't care who I gotta go through to do it, because it's like, bro, these are humans. Like, be honest, like, these are our fellow people. Fuck color. Fuck the language you speak. Fuck all that. It's bigger than that, bro. Be honest. It's bigger than that. It don't matter, because underneath this, my beautiful brown skin, your skin is beautiful no matter what. Underneath this, we all bleed the fucking same. If I cut my hand right now, if I cut this shit, it ain't gonna come out fucking blue, green, gray, black. It ain't gonna come out a different color just because my skin's a different color. It ain't gonna come out like that. It's gonna come out red just like how your shit would. So at the end of the fucking day, we are all human. Why ain't we helping our fellow humans out? I'm just keeping it straight. That's just how I am. So that's why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. I want to be sure people at least can have their normal human needs. Because, like, you shouldn't be stressing over, damn, I need to get food for me. And then especially for, like, your kids and shit. Like, I hate seeing people with nowhere to go and then they got their kids. Like, that shit hurts me more than anything. Like, just recently, I went to the store recently, and on my way out of the store, there was a lady outside who was asking if we can give her money, and she had her kids with her. She had like 2 kids with her, right? And I was like, I don't carry cash. I don't like to carry cash. So I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have any money right now. But then I heard her say, like, her kid was hungry, so I was like, shit, I ain't got no cash, but if I need to, I'll go in there and go hit the ATM and get some cash. Or what I do first is say, if you're hungry, tell me what you want. I'll go in there and buy whatever you want. Cause like, I would rather do that than just give you straight cash, because there's always the chance of them faking that. And you really shouldn't have to worry. That's just some shitty shit, bro. You really should not have to worry about that. The fact there's people out here faking that shit for the money, and then ruining for people. I just hate that shit. I'm sorry. I hate fakers. I hate liars. That shit is not okay. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I offered. She said her daughter was hungry. Fuck it. I will go in there right now and buy anything she wants, whatever she wants. And she was like, okay, cool. She likes chicken nuggets, blah blah blah. She told me what she liked. Went in there, got it, and I came outside and she was gone, bro. Like, that shit. How do I explain it? It hit me in some way. Like, because in the back of my head, because the reason I took so long in the stores, because the line was super long. I was at a Dollar General. It was only one cashier, so the line was long as fuck. And I was like, in the back of my head, while I was in that line, I was like, it would be crazy as hell if I went out there and she wasn't there. And sure enough, I walk outside, she was not there. And it pissed me off a little, because I was like, bro, your kid was hungry. You couldn't just sit and wait for her, at least? Like, that's how I was thinking about it. It was just like, bruh, like, you literally said your daughter was hungry. I would have waited no matter how long. I clearly wasn't going to set you up. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. That was just like, so, yeah, when I went out there and she wasn't there, it really hit me in some way. And that shit hurts. It hurts knowing that there are kids, the next generation. That is our next generation. These are the people who who are supposed to move on from us. Like, you know, they supposed to evolve from us, be better than us, and these are the ones out here struggling. You see what I mean? Why do y'all think we don't get anywhere as a society? It's because we not helping each other. Unless it benefits us. Like that, like does that sound right to you? Doesn't that make you sound like an asshole? I'm gonna just keep it real. If you ever go up to someone who needs the help, and then and the first thing you think is, how would it benefit me? Now, I can't blame you, because that's just how some people think. That's just almost the natural way of thinking. How is it gonna benefit me? But y'all, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop that way of thinking. It's not good. It's not good, because that's what divides us at the end of the day. Because that's like, I ain't trying to put we need to rebel. I ain't trying to pull Andrew Tate. I ain't trying to pull any of that, like, oh, break the matrix. I'm not trying to break no fucking matrix. At the very least, shit, make that bitch better. Fuck out of here. Like I'm just trying, like I said, a victory with no losers. Everyone has something to gain from it at the end of the day. And that's my goal. That's my goal with YouTube. That's my goal with all of this at the end of the day. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. No matter how long it takes me to do it, I'm going to do it. Mark my words. I'm gonna make this world a better place. We gonna solve hunger, homelessness, and once I figure that shit out here in the U.S., we gonna spread that shit across the world. We gonna help everyone. No one gets left behind. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what fucking language you speak. Nigga, you a human, which means you my people. So I'ma fucking help you. Fuck out of here. Period. That's me. That's the type of person I am. Fuck skin color. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, I don't like that shit at all. It's just, it's irrelevant. At the end of the day, it's just more ways to divide us. Am I lying? I'm not. Clearly, I'm not. Because if you divide us, the people in power have no one to challenge them. You see what I mean? Because at the end of the day, all they care about is money. Ooh, let me not do that here. At the end of the day, all they care about is money. And they don't want people to compete with them for their money. I don't give a fuck about your money, bro.